Howdy, howdy, how's everybody doing? Dan and Daytera, or my Whomping Willows, is my newest member. Yes, I'm still alive, barely. Um, no, I'm just kidding. I didn't really get that sick. I'm just annoyed. My voice keeps going out. I can talk on here for about 30 or 45 minutes and it just craps out on me. Hello, Visible Edits. You love my channel. Well, thank you. Dorian Mabry, Dr. Vile, Dennis Throckmorton, Mad Max, Alexis Payne, Tom, Devins Keeps It. How is everybody? I have no idea how long I'm going to be able to go today. I keep thinking I'm feeling better. Well, I am feeling better. I slept a whopping 8 hours last night, and then I had a 2-hour nap today. Only after the boys and I went to the gym today again. And hello, Michaela. That's okay. Today was back and biceps day today. Yesterday was my first day back to the gym, down to about 177 pounds. Usually nowadays when I work out every single day, I don't get sore anymore, but God almighty Friday, I'm a hurting bastard now right through here because yesterday was chest and today's back and biceps. So I can only assume that tomorrow I'm going to be sore on my back and biceps, but that's just part of it. Hello, Panna. Happiness is awesomeness. Yes. Focus on the happier things, even when life sucks and you find yourself in the crooked family courts. Try to focus on the good stuff. Brian Hayes. Hello, Brian. Hello, Karen. Are you still reeling from your trip down Harry Potter Lane? Yesterday, I told y'all I was pushing my memberships, and I got 3 more memberships. And that may sound low, but relatively speaking, considering I only had 6 and now I have 9, that's a 50% increase in one day. The power of numbers and the way people used to manipulate them or manipulate you and me. Here's my latest and greatest. I don't know. Okay, here it is. Okay, Tori's been there a month, and Anon there a day, and DSD has been there a day, and Pickles has been there 11 days, and Dan's been there a month, and Tarwin Courtney's been there 5 months, Shadowflower 23 months, Wild Sage 11, and of course Miss Mary's been with me since day one, back when I just sobered up and I started doing these lives. So I've decided, again, about 3 more weeks, less than 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I'm going to be 2 years sober, and this shit isn't paying for itself necessarily. It's only here because of people like you. And on my 2-year anniversary special, I don't really have no idea what I'm going to do on that day here, but I'm going to make some kind of a big powwow shindig. And I'm going to be setting all of these lives where it'd be members only. And again, I know some people say that's a dick move and how could you, how dare you? Those are the same type of people sometimes who think that certain services of human beings is a right, and it's not. If it requires the labor of another human being, it is not a right. And that, hold your ears, that includes healthcare. Healthcare is not a human right. As badly as it sounds shitty, but if you think about it, you have a right to healthcare. Meaning, doesn't matter how well you take care of your body or don't take care of your body, somebody else must use their labor. Even if you can't afford it, they have to give them your labor as a nurse or a doctor or some kind of care person in a care facility. I don't know about you, but I generally don't work for free. I do free things for people all the time. I mean, hell's bells, I've never charged a single person one dime to come on here to tell their story or anything like that. Cutesy Ray, hello. Hello, Kimberly Ann Barton. I did get your Cash App donation, by the way, Kimberly. Thank you very much. That stuff like that just helps me a lot. Dr. Vile, aren't you one of Hayden's friends? I believe so, yes. Dr. Vile and Mr. Pickles both. Mr. Pickles has got that perverted avatar of the Grinch's junk. Regina Scott. Hi, Caleb. It's been humid here today. It's been humid there. Yes, it's South Florida. It's always humid here. 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's always humid. But on the nice side, as soon as about October gets here, it gets really, really, really nice here. Way nice. Hello, Bonnie Johnson. Oh, my. In 2 weeks, I'll start high school. Well, good luck with that. I do not miss those days. Luke Walker, what will you be doing members only, Caleb? Or why will you be doing members only, Caleb? Because just to give you an example, this StreamYard, this cool, badass StreamYard, the software that I use where I can put your names up here and have this little scrolly thing down at the bottom, just that alone is like $50 a month. That's my cost. So, the lowest membership is $4.99, I think, for me. And YouTube has got to get their cut. So I don't know what I get out of it, like, I don't know, $3 or something. So it takes, 12, 15 people just to cover just the StreamYard. That's it, just to cover that. It's just, that shit's not free. I mean, that's just, that's just how it is. I didn't make the rules. That's just how it is. Blast Braden Fields. If you're a good person, you have to keep moving forward and never go back, because we know that God is blessing in everyone's heart. Hey, yeah, gotta keep moving forward. I don't know about the God stuff. If that works for you, Blast Braden Fields, that works for you, great. That's not me, but Luke Walker, is the members only going to be permanent? I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. For my channel, I've got like two separate, and I didn't make it this way. It's just how YouTube is. I've got basically two separate operations. I've got the old Parker stuff and the old Blaine stuff that kind of operates. It's on its own. And then I've got this new stuff that I'm doing with the podcast. You would think, and I thought, well, I got 500,000 subscribers, then, podcasting shouldn't be that big of a deal. But as y'all can see clearly, there's 37 people here, which is great. It's fine. And I get about between 1,000 and, 3,000 or 4,000 views in the first couple of days. For podcast numbers, that's really not really that much. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. So I don't know if it'll be permanent. If I can ever figure out how to get all these people that are, even to this very day, constantly finding the Parker movie for the very first time, to come over to this side of it, I may not have to do that. But again, it's either that or, I can continue to make $0 on this part of it and just shut this all off, and y'all never see me. That's basically my two options. So, Maz, in 1 week I'll be going back to high school. So fun. I don't miss that. Semtex. Hello, Semtex. With a rifle on there. Dr. Vile, 1 week I'm going to be staying at home. No college life. Okay. Well, college life isn't for everyone. I've tried 3 times to go back to college, and it just wasn't for me. Maybe someday, if I just feel like it, if something looks interesting, I might go back, but I guarantee this, I'm not gonna go borrow a bunch of fucking money to go back to it. And is everything going to be members only? No, I mean, you can still watch. I mean, that won't be members only. And for the members, I am going to have to start doing, some kind of deal that, it's just us members or something like that. But no, as far as, watching, that'll be normal. Um, again, it's just a way to help me pay for all this stuff. No, it's working for everyone to have hope. And if people pray, and Jesus will hear every single voice. Do you really believe that? And if you do, I'm curious as to why. I would assume you're a young person. Who told you that Jesus listens to everything we say? Because they told me that my whole life. And I prayed and prayed and prayed that I wouldn't go to jail and wouldn't have my children stolen from me. And I prayed that my children wouldn't have to go any time in their lives ever without a father. And it just appears that if Jesus was listening, he obviously didn't give a shit, because it still happened no matter how much I prayed and pleaded. So again, if the Jesus thing or the Allah thing or the whatever your favorite God is, there's been about between 1 and 3 or 4,000 different gods invented over the course of humankind that's in some kind of history. If that works for you, by all means, go right ahead. It doesn't work for me. Lisa Davy, is your 76 tattoo your birth year? No. That was this, pretty sure, Lisa, I'm pretty sure, where the hell is it? There it is. 76 it's for the year 1776, whenever a bunch of colonials got pissed off at the king and started shooting the king's cops of the day. Oh, the American Revolution. But there's no way any countries would ever revolt ever again. We're too complacent and too happy and too fat and too satisfied with how the shitty minimalist crap we've all been given. So in the big broader terms, the powers that be know that we're not going to revolt. Just the history thing. Slayer Bob, Tyler Oil. What in the world does that mean, Tyler Oil? Blades and Cloak. Jason May is pathetic. Thank you for your videos. Okay, I don't mind. No blood kin to me, so I can't talk like that about some other people, but IO9. Hello, IO9. Brian Hayes, I have to go back to school in 2 months. Wish with me good luck. Well, good luck with you. I hope you do well. Why not create a Patreon? I actually have a Patreon. I don't know if it's laziness, probably a little bit, but laziness or just ignorance. I don't really. I see why people make Patreon, and even Hayden's talked to me about it. Like, so he brings it up all the time. I want to do a Patreon, but I see people talking about things that they can say on Patreon that they can't say on YouTube, which I get, but I pretty much say whatever I want anyways. I try to watch the big buzzwords that'll get me demonetized. But, they say if you get Patreon, then you can, on my end, I could like play copyrighted video or audio music. But I like this. I'm happy with this. I'm satisfied with it. I'm just growing it. Just want to grow it a little bit more. Carly Elson. Nice to see you, Caleb. Well, thank you, Carly. Noah James, thanks. You're welcome. Xenos Ascended. I have a date with a girl Friday, but it probably won't happen now. Our conversation went south when she said she is put off by the fact that I have no job. I'm on benefits. To me, she was perfect. What to do? If that's your goal, to get dates with chicks that want a dude with a job, then get a job. Wouldn't hurt to have one anyways, because eventually benefits usually run out. There's no such thing as free money. I don't know what your benefits are, but eventually, it will be time to pay the fiddler. I wouldn't mess with. I mean, if that, in my opinion, shouldn't be your reason for getting a job and bettering yourself. You should want to better yourself because it's yourself and take care of yourself. And then the dates and whatever else, that's all ancillary. That'll all come later. Carly, I also hope your kids are doing good. Oh, yeah. Everyone's great. Everyone's fine. My grandparents told me everything. This is from Blast Braden. People have to believe Jesus, and hope is a faith, and people will never forget it at all. No, they don't have to believe Jesus, because I don't. I think they're cool stories, but I don't have to do anything that I don't want to. Hope is a faith. No, hope is just something we cling on to, that things aren't going to suck anymore forever. And faith is the belief in something that you can't prove. And by definition, that's what faith in Jesus is. You love Jesus because, well, you just love Jesus, but you can't prove it. That's by definition what faith is. Y'all want to really get into theology and debate me on this? Because, I mean, we can. That's fine. Wait a minute. Prayers do not work when you're in a karmic relationship. Karmic, is that, I don't know, is that root word karma? I'm not sure what that is. Panda, when is the whole member stuff going to happen? On my, tentatively on my my 2-year anniversary. So August 21st of this year, like 2.5 weeks from now, I'll be 2 years sober. What better way than to celebrate then? Again, it's not going to be that big of a change. Just simply, if you want to be commenting on here and have me read out your comments, it'll cost you a membership, which is not that big of a deal. Thanks, Dr. Vile. Well, thank you, Dannon, for the $2 donation. For some reason, gifted memberships don't show up. I'm not sure what you mean. On your end? For some reason, gifted memberships don't show up. I'm not quite following you there. I need a little more context. Kimberly Ann Barton, I went to Patreon route once, but no one really cared for my love of sending happy mail for disabled kiddos. Well, yeah, I mean, it's all about marketing. You wouldn't have thought that a kid sitting in the truck for 72 minutes arguing with his mom would go viral, but it's still going viral today. It's just, I don't know. I don't understand how interesting things get interesting to massive amounts of people. I don't know. As I was saying, Patreon, because it pays more. I think so. Well, it may pay more, but it also would charge y'all more. So, I'm trying to, meet in the middle here a little bit. Crystal Kai, hey man. Creative Clipix, have you seen Breaking Bad? Well, hell yeah, I've seen Breaking Bad. I raised my kids on Breaking Bad. They were those young formative years, and there's lots of fuck yeah Mr. Whites being dropped from a bunch of my young cheerings. Oh, some people in my family, they just get so upset because my kids could say the word fuck and watch TV shows with the word fuck in it, and I just didn't care because they're not hurting anyone by hearing it. Lola Abu, did you get my email? I don't know. Is your It depends. I don't recognize the name. Maybe your email is different than your name here. Try it again. God damn it, Gary. Tori. Oh, are you talking about Team America World Police? Yes, Gary. You can trust Gary here because he sucked my cock. Lisa Davy, love the Texan accent. You'll and y'all and hot damn, hot diggity, hot damn, yeah. Lisa, I'm about 99% sure is British, so I love your British accent as well. Hello T. What do gifted memberships mean? I'm not sure. That's what I was. Okay, hang on. Dannon's down here. Let me see what she says. You seem like you'd be a cool guy to hang out with. This from Red Squirrel. Don't tell anybody. Actually, do. Tell my ex-wives. I have kind of fun to hang out with to an extent, unless you bring out the booze, and then I'm not going to be that much fun because I won't partake. Because I am sober and I'm recovered. Dana, on your end, when someone gifts memberships, it's supposed to be visible to you, but it hasn't been showing up for you. Some of them do. Like that's the reason I highlighted yours. Dana, whenever I first opened this up, it was just a big green thing. I don't know what made it do it, but it did it. Justin Plummer. How's your family doing? Oh, everyone's good. The ones that I talk to anymore, which is just my kids. I don't talk to the rest of my family. I haven't a clue how any of them are. Don't really care either because they obviously don't give a crap how I'm doing. Mazin, no, we don't have to believe anything. But me personally, I'd rather believe Daniel Radcliffe going back to doing Harry Potter and Robert Downey Jr. is going back to be Iron Man again. Yeah, that's a belief. I mean, I see what Mazin's talking about. We don't have to believe anything. I can believe in J.K. Rowling. I do believe she's a real woman. And I believe she's a brilliant woman on top of that. Crystal Kai, how's Parker doing? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. I guess you're new, Crystal Kai. He's fine, but I just don't talk about their personal lives because they've got things that they're doing and things that they do that they don't want, broadcast all over the old man's podcast. But he's fine. He's great. He's actually doing really well. There's a lot of things going on that I will be able to talk about eventually. I just can't talk about them now. How many pets do I have? Just one kitty. She poked her head through a little bit earlier, but gifted memberships. This is from Dannon. Are when a member donates a membership. Oh, when a member donates a membership to someone who isn't a member but is present in the chat. Oh, okay. Now that I see. I'll have to just look that up. I've never heard of that, Dannon. Thanks. I didn't know. I didn't have a clue. I didn't know that was the thing. Lisa Davy. Yeah, I'm in Scotland. Oh, even better. So you live where the Jacobite train is. Have you ever been there, Lisa Davy, for to see the Jacobite train? If I can ever get my fucking passport, I want to go see that. Like, really, really want to. City of Glasgow. One of these days. This is from Braden. Well, I gotta go, but always come back and say hello, goodbye. Hope. All right, well, take care, man. Caleb, want to debate what comes first, chicken or egg? No, I do not. Parker the horse whisperer. He is. He really is. I'm not making that up. That's not an exaggeration. He really is the horse whisperer. He can really do things with colts in particular. A colt is a young horse. He can do things with colts and horses in general that most people, even most horse trainers, can't do. It's really amazing to watch him. Do you have merch? I used to, and I think there's still a link. I haven't pushed it or even thought about it in several years. Um, I probably need to do that. I don't know. I guess I'm old school and I get stuck in my old school ways, and I haven't really done anything with it. Okay, oh, my school calls today. They said that anyone in band, sports has to have a physical. I get sports, but band, I'm in a band. I don't know what to tell you there. I dated a Scottish girl. Oh, I've dated a British girl and an Australian and even a couple of Yankees. It's all right though. Well, so far my voice is sort of kind of holding on there, but I do feel a little bit of that tickle that I keep getting. I just I'm ready for it to be over with. I'm it's driving me nuts. I can't there's other things that I want to talk about here, but they take longer to go into, and I don't want to get started on something and then my voice crap out. That's, to be quite honest with y'all. That's why I'm not I don't have a particular topic at the moment for today. The Jacobite train runs through Fort William. That would just be so cool. Just so cool to see that. For those of you that don't know, the Jacobite train is from the original Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone when they first go to Hogwarts. No, I guess that would be the second one. Yeah, it's the second one. Yeah, when they steal the car, the flying car. The flying car goes underneath that bridge. That's the Jacobite train that I want to see. Finished Chamber of Secrets today. Oh, so you just started. I thought you started a while back, Dana. Like, have you been fluffing off and not watching Harry Potter? My goodness, what's the matter with you? Just kidding. Yankees are exciting. Oh, yes, I know. I'm just playing. Does anyone else's cat act like they're killing each other? It's just mine. They're just cats. Cats are unpredictable and weird. Justin Plummer, I'm in Florida right now and I was bored and found you. Well, cool. I'm in Okeechobee, Florida. I'm glad I'm not in Texas anymore because Texas is full of some of the most corrupt family court politicians in the country. They say everything's bigger in Texas, and it's probably true, including the corruption. They don't want to tell you that, though. Tori, I love the Aero chocolate bars from UK and the Harry Potter sauce. Never heard of them. As in fun fact, I'm originally from Egypt and I'm also from the US. More specifically, I'm from Tampa, Florida. From great show, in my opinion, not to be annoying. You're not annoying me. Tampa was the first Florida place I ever visited. Like, that was back in 2012 at the RNC. Whenever Ron Paul got snubbed. Well. You what? As it actually wants you to watch from? Oh yeah. I don't even. I don't even. Where's from broadcast? Netflix. Um, I always forget to to look, but I don't, from the show, for fuck's sake. Where is it? All right, let's just get to the bottom of this. Where is from, or where is it broadcast? Is it Netflix or where is it at? Tori, I'd like to think of myself as the flavor of the decade. Ron Paul, did he say that? More like the flavor of the lifetime. He's one of the very few politicians that I would actually genuinely be upset when the man actually passes. He was a congressman here in Texas, 3 terms, I believe, or 4. No, maybe longer than that. Congress people only get 2 years. Oh, he maybe ran for. I think he ran for president 3 times. Denise Hilger from outside Tampa, Florida, to Pasco, Florida. Huh, there's a lot of Florida people here. Well, what do y'all think of Florida? Because I love it here, and I'll never go back to Texas other than to visit my cheerings. I should have come with a little more content today because I didn't think my voice, honestly, I did not think my voice was going to last this long. Michael Ledger, hi Caleb, are y'all feeling better? I was born in Austin, Texas. Yeah, we're all, I'd say 90%, 95%. We're just not at 100%. There's just this lingering little thing, this kind of like a hangover, kind of, except that it's always there. Like, not real. Well, maybe not hangover. Maybe hangover is not the right word, but I don't know. I don't feel quite 100%. Decided to, while I'm sick, I'll just grow this out. Parker said, "Hey, he's the one that told me, your dad, go along with your badass body. You might as well grow the beard out." So I might. Tampa A1, Odessa A1, Orlando A1. I'm not following you there. What do you mean A1? I'm going to start reading Harry Potter next summer when I'll have access to the books. Michaela, you will not be disappointed, I promise. Hello, Faye. I'm doing quite a bit better. I'm just not at 100% yet. I'm visiting family from in Ohio. DSD, you definitely sound better tonight, Mr. Caleb. I hope so. I could get again. I didn't bring. I honestly didn't think I was going to go longer than 30 minutes, and I can actually feel it. And I didn't bring anything necessarily to run my mouth about today. I guess this answers my question. How much longer is this going to last? And apparently, it's just about over with. Of course, that big 8-hour sleep I got last night and that 2-hour nap I got today probably helped a lot. I'm proud to be a country boy. I love your accent too. I got a twang when I talk. They're all great cities, in my opinion. Odessa? No. The only thing great about Odessa, Texas is the great vacuuming sound of swoosh. The great shithole itself, the great shithole, the asshole of Texas is Odessa. Don't have any. I got a few friends left there, but after what happened to me and my kids there, I just don't like it. There's nothing great about it except how shitty it is. How about China and Taiwan getting geared up? Man, what is up with the Taiwan stuff and Nancy Pelosi? And what is her deal where she has to land her fucking plane over there? That was Taiwan, right? Like, you just pissing everybody off? Okay, it's from Dwayne. Gifted memberships. beta program. It's a beta program. Okay, where someone can click on the money sign and buy temporary non-recurring membership. System randomly picks active users in the stream and gifts them. Oh, huh. Oh, well, what's the point? What's the good in that? If it's just random, I mean, what if someone just comes here for a minute or two and they don't like it here, and then it's wasted on and someone who would appreciate it. I don't know. That sounds strange. Odessa, Florida? Oh, okay. Oh, I've never heard of Odessa, Florida. I've only heard of Odessa, Texas, and Odessa, Ukraine. I didn't know there was Odessa, Florida. Huh. Well, I had no idea. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have to. I guess y'all must be in the cool kid crowd because beta uh, beta programs with YouTube, stuff like that. I've just never even heard of it. It only gives it to active viewers in the chat and does give you another way of earning income. So it's an interesting and new money earning. I've never heard of it. Maybe the system takes into account the viewer's participation history. They all went to known fans of yours. Oh, so I did get some of those. I don't know. Maybe that's what Dan was saying originally, that I don't get notification. Maybe that's it. I really have no idea. No, I had to look it up and search about gifted membership. It was confusing. Huh. Well, maybe that's why it doesn't. It only shows that I have 6 members, but it actually counts out 9 members. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea. Either Caleb had Dan and not mentioned it. I've never known about it. Michael Ledger, thanks for info about Parker. Well, you're welcome. There's not a lot of info there. That's why I always kind of feel bad when people ask, "How's Parker? How are the kids?" And my default my default answer is they're fine. Because usually the short answer isn't a good enough answer for everybody. They want to know a little more detail. I just can't go into it. But yeah, he's good. He's said professional forecast. I'll send you the link on the details. You can find out more in analytics. The never-ending analytics tab on YouTube. It is never-ending. Like a deep black hole. All right, I can feel it coming. Damn it. Maybe it runs out whenever I run out of water. Leo O'Brien, Caleb, that intro the other day with the wig was hilarious. Just the wrong color shirt. Yeah, I tried to find a green one, but I couldn't find one. All I had was here it goes. Dadgummit. Made it 39 minutes in. That was fun. That was fun making that, and I'm glad you liked it. Festive ST, is your kid living with you? Which one? I've got 4 kids. Michael Ledger, okay, what do y'all like to do for fun? Go to the gym. That's about all we can afford these days. Yeah, you made it longer tonight than previous nights. That's progress. Yeah, I hope so. Yes, I do drink tea. Hayden made this chamomile tea with honey and lime or lemon or something the first few days. You can only drink so much tea, and then I get just bored of it, I guess. Hello, Epic Roller. Can we see the kitty cat, please? I don't feel like chasing her. She's being a turd. Take it easy. Hot tea with lemon helps. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I guess. So tomorrow I'll try making the tea in advance and pouring it here in my little. Let's go ahead and open this. Open my little Hedwig mug. Well, so I got to be smarter than your average packaging. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's a lot tinier than I thought it would be. It's real tiny. Hey there. Harry Potter. Got my cute little Hedwig mug. So tomorrow when I get on, I'll have this too, but I'll just make some hot tea, chamomile tea with some lemon and some honey in it, and test out my new Hedwig mug. Crazy me. Hope all is well. It's getting better. It's not great, but it's getting better. Ben Miller, I remember seeing the Parker movie back in 2014, a year after it happened. It's awesome to see how far you and the kids have come. Well, thanks, Ben. It's pretty cool watching them grow up. They're not little bitty anymore, and I don't have to wipe their butts anymore. I live in Vermont, but I miss Texas. Yeah. Why in the world does anybody miss Texas? Isn't she cute, Dannon? A little mug, it's just so tiny. I thought it'd be a lot bigger than that. I can almost stick my entire hand around it. I can almost conceal the whole thing. What is the cat's name? I've just been calling her Mama Cat. It's an owl mug. I love it. Well, it's more specifically, it's Hedwig the owl. Hedwig is Harry's Harry's owl from Harry Potter. Oh yeah, and I got to get out my wand. I've got it here somewhere. Dude, me and the ex-wife changed over 30,000 diapers. Yep. Tori's got triplets. Specifically, I've got more kids than he does, but he had them all at the same time, and that must have been, I can only imagine. My mother's a twin, so I can only imagine. Kids, I'm going to cut it out I can feel it already, and I've already coughed in your ear a little bit. I can already feel it. It's just going to do it again. But I'll get my mug full of chamomile tea tomorrow, and I'll have a little more prep now that I know I can go a little bit longer. I'm 56 and Harry Potter is past M. I don't know what you mean by past M. You're never too old for Harry Potter. Nobody is. All right, kitties. I will see y'all tomorrow, and maybe my voice will be gone up a little bit better. And after my time. You're 56, Harry Potter. After my time. It doesn't matter. I didn't see Harry Potter till 3 years ago or 4 years ago. And I was 41 when I first saw it. I'm 45 now. So no, there's no such thing. I don't care if you're 56 or 96. It's a badass story. So anyways, I'll just have to see y'all tomorrow. That way, I'll have a little bit better shot of my voice. But anyway, take care and consider not hitting your cheerings.